Hey folks, this is Mick. I'm going to give a little mini tour of my horror room. I'm going to start, I have the three NECA packaged cloth Mego-like figures of Leatherface. I am very excited for the fourth one that's coming out. In addition to that, I do have the video game Leatherface, and with him you see his reaction figure in front. I like the reaction figures. Unfortunately, every one I ever bought a Leatherface fell off the package, so that's why he's standing there loose. Then you get into Mr. Voorhees. You know, I like the Funko Pops. I'm not willing to spend much more on them than average. Meaning, I have two Jasons. You'll never see me with the third one, the Comic-Con exclusive maskless one, because that goes well over $100 and not for a pop. You know, I have some other stuff too here of Jason. You know, he's trying to his mother. That's just creepy. Start playing music. I did not cue that whatsoever, folks. Did not cue that whatsoever. In fact, I'm a little freaked out the fact that I started talking. But as you see here, we continue the Jason theme. I do have the NECA convention exclusive with the mother, just because at the time I believe that was the first figure of her, and there was also a hardcast figure now too. That was in the box set that this thing came from. You have Bag, what is it, Sackhead Jason Part 2, and then all the other ones so far. Very, very big fan of the NECA figures. I read in the package, I like the artwork, I think it stands out a lot more. As we slowly move this way, you get to see Nightmare on Elm Streets. And yes, I believe I have all the NECA ones that are out. This one being my favorite, one of the con exclusives. And then just to have one of him looking like Robert Englund, I do have this one from Freddy's Dead, which is not a cloth figure, but I think it does look very badass as well. Gonna keep moving around. You do see an autographed Yankee photo, not Harley rated, but I am a big Yankee fan. Then we have the Reanimator figure. The Twilight Zone with Jerry and Willie. I do not have any other Twilight Zone figures, but I do like the Tiny Terrors. Hence, I had to get that one. And then something I don't see people talk about a lot. I used to be a very big fan of Buffy. I don't collect a ton of her stuff, the figures, but the Gentleman, that was the Hush episode, it was very, very creepy. I think they're very well done, so I do have one of them hanging up. Continuing around, Pulp Fiction reaction figures. I know not horror rated, but I am also a fan. As you can see, you have the sign there as well. Continuing, we have Ghostface, the cloth figure. We have the Jaws reaction. I like the other one from Jaws. I forget who makes it, the McFarlane one. It's a lot more expensive than the reaction one, though, and I think I could display this the same way. So continuing, nice little neon sign that's not lit up at the moment. The only Dorbs I own are the Batman ones. Kind of, they fit neatly in over here. I'll kind of give you a quick look. And now we go this way. We have Beyond the Mask, Leslie Vernon, very nice. Shaun of the Dead figure, some random metallic signs. Not highly rated, but I like them. You do have Mr. Candyman figure, as well as some Fight Crate from Liz Ferry. The painting that she did of Candyman, kind of holiday. Awesome. Now we're going to get to a couple of clowns. You have Killer Clowns from Outer Space 1. Killer Clowns from Outer Space 2. Of course, Clowns Captain Spaulding. Now the clowns are gone, but one of my favorite figures that I own, and I'm intentionally pausing so I can sit down and show it to you, that I don't see mentioned much, is Jeepers Creepers figure from Soda Toys. I did try a couple of times to win the bigger cloth figure that was made of him, to no avail, but I think with the props and the things that this comes with, I'm actually pretty happy having, even if it's just this one. And then the last figure here is Mr. Jigsaw. Okay? Now what you're about to get to next is really the big central part of the room. It's my shelves. And down on the bottom is my Freddy Krueger stuff. You will see I have the various box figures from NECA. I also have the 2 Pops. I don't know if he has another one out there, but you know, the one with the syringe hands and the regular one. And then you see in that corner there as well, I also have a nice Freddy vs. Jason, one of those Hero Horror Quicks mini packs, which I like. Now this shelf, some of you might not like in the least, but I gotta be honest with you, Scooby-Doo, when I was a kid, laid the groundwork for just about everything I like horror. I mean, if you really think about everything that they had in that show. So the fact is, there's not much Scooby-Doo stuff out there, so I mean, what you see, I do have the Pops, and I do have the minivan Dorbs. Also, something I'm also a big fan of, and I wish they made, like, figures of these the way they did for Angel and Buffy. I would have collected them. Supernatural. So you see the Pops, you see the Impala, you also see some of the Q figures that they made. Very, very big fan of Supernatural. Again, I don't hear much of the horror community talking about it, which is cool. We all have our own little areas, but I don't know, how awesome would it be if they just started making some of the characters from that show as action figures, either NECA style or, you know, pretty much any of the company style, McFarlane's. Very, very awesome it would be. As we continue to go up, now I gotta stand up again. As we continue to go up, now we get to Ash. You have Ash, Show Me the Darkness Ash. Ash is Evil Dead. You see in the background here, I have the Evil Dead Anthology 4 DVD set, which came with the Necronomicon and the knife. You see a Henrietta in there in package. Let me just move a little something so I can show a little bit more. You know, you also have some of the new Ash vs. Evil Dead figures. I can't wait to the fact that they making the Ash puppet. And then yes, that is not Ashy rated, but you all know who that mask is of. And I think it hides in there nicely. And the last thing for now, folks, and you might recognize some dangling legs, but my quote-unquote doll collection, as some people have said. Here we have Annabelle, a very nice, hard, the Gizmo bobblehead, but it's really good quality. We have a Critter. We have Blade from Puppet Master, and I have a amazing set of full moon stuff coming, and I can't wait to have an opportunity to show them off. You have Chucky and Tiffany, and in the front here, you do have Mr. Slappy. And then you have the only one of my Living Dead dolls, the only Living Dead doll that I have, and I will get the Regan one if they make it. I know I saw Joe Manganiello, someone share it on there that was a prototype. The other thing I'm going to show you for now, folks, it's not a figure, it's a piece of art. It is something I did on one of my YouTube videos. But one of my favorite paintings, and I'm even going to walk before I show you the picture. One of my favorite paintings is Christina's World by Andrew Wyeth. Okay, it's actually hanging over in the Museum of Modern Art. I've seen it many times there. So when I had the chance to get this, how about that, folks? It is a Pennywise stretched art print, very reminiscent of the style of Christina's World, except I imagine here it would be Pennywise's World. It is easily one of the favorite things I have. It's actually, I think it's still available on Wayfair if anyone's interested, and there are small versions if you want to save some cash. But anyway, folks, thank you for taking the time to watch. I had the lights off, it's a little dark. I did that so the images could pop up better. I'm going to try to show you my face in the mirror. I don't think the camera wants that to happen right now. But thanks a lot, man. I don't know, check it out. Thanks for checking them out.